All right, y'all, so it's been a while. We have a garden update with Chocolate Face himself. He started to help me water my garden these days. Okay, so we're gonna put one of these flowers back in the ground so we can wet it and let it spin. All right, so we got a whole new side now. Okay, I choked out this grass, dug it up. We have some new little figurines in here, donated by somebody from another place to help the foundation grow. We've lost some plants and we've gained some plants. So I use the onions on a regular, the okra on a regular, the tomatoes on a regular. I have to get rid of hornworms. I haven't inspected this tomato plant yet, but this tomato plant it had hornworms and I had to find them and take them off. I don't see any just now. You have to look on the ground and see if there's like hornworm poop. Hornworms are like that big worm from A Bug's Life with the little horn. It does turn into a butterfly, but I do be feeding the forest with them because y'all eating my plants and I'm vicious. All right, he's getting upset. That means he wants some water to go. These plants are new. We got new flowers. We got new bug control pest plants like extra basil and parsley because I learned my lesson. I lost my cucumbers. Okay, I lost my yellow squash. I lost my cucumbers. You want water? Water time? Water. All right, my son is level 2 autism. Okay, stay. And I do have a fully functioning compost hole here, and in the back by my potatoes I have a compost bag. I have tried to clean up a little bit, different things. I got a big garbage bag back there. He's excited for the water. We're excited for the water. The plants are excited for the water. Corn is not doing so well. It is very hard to grow. The carrots split because of the rain, so they definitely needed to be put up in a raised bed. So I created a raised bed from some old furniture that broke down in my daughter's room. And this tomato is going to go in the ground by the other tomatoes because I've planted extra basil as protection. Woo! Water! You ready? I got you! Water, water, water! He loves getting sprayed with the water while I'm watering the plants. He also loves playing with the water while I'm planting, and it's his favorite part. So he'll stay out here for hours. I gotta get him, I got juice with electrolytes for him and juice for electrolytes with me. These new side is my girls pod, so they have a lot of different seeds all over the place, but I did put in a lot of Mary seeds to like help with pest control. Some flowers I put in, and a lot of different herbs to help with the pest control. Basil's the number one, peppermint, cilantro. These things are what is necessary to keep that garden pest free. I do have some plans to gate the garden in a little bit, and then this part of the land over there is going to be dedicated to a special needs husky training. So my daughter's about to embark on a program where she's going to train her husky. This is a dream of hers, having a husky. My daughter's 19 and she's on the spectrum as well. Her and Tyler have a lot of relatable things, and Tyler is on the spectrum and signing over here that he wants more water. More water? Show me. More water. More water. Ooh, water, 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 water. Yes. We're watering the plants. Yes, we need a deep water. It is so hot out. These plants definitely need a deep water. Every day they need a deep water. I will say this, my water bill is $72. It's the first one I've gotten. Anybody who like knows the law, tell me if this is legal. Like, you start out with a renter and you know your rent has everything included, almost like the water is included, not the trash, but at least the water was included. And there was some entryways that were easier to get into this rental. But after living here a year and a half, now all of a sudden I'm in charge of the water, I'm in charge of pest control, I'm in charge of all of these different things now. And that's not how the lease agreement started. But then I was presented with it and forced basically to either find a new place or, take these terms. They changed property managers, so therefore now I have to go by what the new property manager says. So in my opinion, it's like this. As long as they don't piss me off about my garden, I'm cool. But the minute they start charging me about this freaking garden, I know something, because this is to feed my family. And I don't care that there was a fuck ton of grass and plastic in the back. Grass grows so easily here, it doesn't matter. It would regrow. If I took all these plants with me somewhere, because I'm a renter, because it should not be illegal to have a garden in your backyard. Now, I haven't faced that bridge, but once I do, I know I'm ready to cross it. At the end of the day, I am doing something that will help my kids' mental health, overall health, socialization, everything. These organic vegetables that I know are organic because I created the organicness of them, I know they're organic. Walmart, I don't know. I just don't know if it's organic anymore. I don't know if Whole Foods is organic anymore. I know that this is organic. It's in my backyard and it's helping my kids. So the food from this garden is put into every meal now. I'm making zucchini bread with Nutella and okra with dirty rice. I need a good gumbo recipe. I have one of my clients from Louisiana who's going to supply me with one. And then I'll put some of the food I've been creating. The veggie cakes are just amazing. Like, the kids are eating a whole zucchini and not even like knowing that they are eating a vegetable, because it is deliciousness. It was almost like a zucchini pound cake with Nutella and some dark chocolate chips. So I will tell you this, I finally see a watermelon back there. I will post pictures or go and get a video of it after I'm done watering. It is about the size of a small kid's football. So I was having troubles with the watermelon, basically producing something more than something tiny and then falling off. I hadn't seen a big one come in yet at all. I was getting nervous. I lost the corn. The corn is gone. I had more planted, but I don't think it's doing good either because of aphids. So aphids are a bitch. I'm going to say that right now. But if you zoom in over here on this fruit and vegetable right there by Bio Advance, oh my God, did great. Yes. And also seeds I get at different places. Dollar General is my main go-to. It's the closest thing to my house, even though they mark up in different areas in this county. Certain areas are marked up because of people who live there have more money, and certain areas aren't, or certain areas, anyway, we're not going to get into that. That's politics, I guess. But at the end of the day, my garden is doing good. So we got ginger, follow the water. We got ginger, pumpkin. We got peppers. There's a pepper there, I think. I got you. You want to water? Here, you water. Come here. So there's a pepper there, right? Everybody see that pepper right there? Okay, that mango tree is on its third row of leaves. I've used the cilantro and it's grown back. Cilantro is right there. This final is doing very well. Basil, tomato plants. We got a lot of baby tomato plants in there. We got dill over there. We got some new flowers coming in right there. Even though the baby is attacking the water, he's taking it from me. We got some beans over there. We got a lot of different melon coming in on the new plots. And then we got some seeds that aren't really growing yet, possibly growing. It's very hot for them to grow, so we're going to see what happens with that, like lettuce and broccoli. I don't really know if they take a long time to sprout or if they need a lot of shade. I think that might be the problem. There's a lot of sun, but I'm trying to keep them, nice and cool with a lot of water. I did get my yard cut, and when I got it cut, it was very long, so therefore all the grass that died was a nice hay to add on top of my beds. So I have mulch that I've cut from a tree myself, a tree stump. And then I have hay from the dead grass. And I weed pretty often. Weeding gives me a lot of peace and relaxation. I will say weeding over there in the new bed is harder because it is attached to some healthy grass. I am choking off another piece so I can have an actual dog pen that has a spot where there's not a lot of grass and stuff like that. So I can put something down that he can't dig through. Got a husky proof my backyard, and I am on my way to buying a piece of land for our foundation. Yes, I am. through SSI. There's a PASS program that I intend to go on. So hubby's here. He's gonna take over as far as what he's about to do is some music lessons, and he's fighting for disability as well. And the baby has just recently gotten his disability approved, so we got a tiny bit of money from that, and we're catching up on bills. So we are surviving, and we're doing it all on our hands and back, and teaching our kids our way of life, which is survival and growth. And planting a garden is just something that's an amazing part of it. So bye everybody, thanks for keeping it real with the Joneses. Neuro Nourish Foundation out.